So let's continue with the Return of the King and an Éomer Starter Deck here. I managed to pull the plastic before we start recording, so that's nice. So in this case we have a 60 card deck with the 2 Éomer Premier cards and 3 random rares. And we have the Valiant Warship version of Éomer. While you can spot a Rowan man, Éomer's total cost is -1. Skirmish, if you have initiative, discard 3 cards from hand to make Éomer's strength +1 for each Valiant companion you spot. So that's a really nice, well, Rohan ability. So, and I like that he has similar abilities with other version that has +2 strength for each wound on the, well, him and the minion skirmishing has this same ability but with different triggers. And we have Frodo, Hope of the Free People. And we're going with Sauron Defenders here. So Mordor, Longspear, and we have Gandalf, Defender of the West. So nice. Alright, so if he in a tribal deck, basically, he is strength 9, he's not, he's strength 7. Orc Officer, Knights of his House. So this is a maneuver. Choose an opponent for each mounted companion you can spot. The opponent removes 1 Twilight or place a random. Okay, so that's a nice card. If you have a horsey deck, you can really get against their hands or remove Twilights. It's a nice card for 0. Mordor Veteran, that's an ugly guy. Wow. So if you are against a guy who plays threats, like in the Return of the King with Aragorn, you can make him strength +8 if you have some threats there. That's not a lot. It's massive. Make a Royal Man strength +4. Any shadow player plays a random card. So, right. You kind of goes into like making them choose like card from hand or an effect. So that's nice. Orc Officers. Add the burdens, and then we have a Siegecraft, and this is a response. If your orc wins a skirmish, make all your orcs fierce. That's a nice +4/4, and you have to like basically be that you can pump the first skirmish that the fellowship player starts, and then you can really like make it hard going for all the fears while others fights. Yeah, nice card. Morning Came, the same with the 4/1. Rohirrim Guard. We have Anguish. Remove threats, strength. Riding Armor. Prevent wounds. That's nice for cards. Possessions. Riding, Defender, Trooper. So a lot of removing threats become stronger. Oh, Hobbit Sword, nice. This is a nice card, looks amazing, as like the art. The Wind in his Face. Make a Royal Man strength +2. If the man is mounted, choose an opponent who plays a random card from beneath his... Yeah, so going in with against the hand and also on the actual battle. Nice art. Anguish, Trooper. Then we have an uncommon Theoden here. Well, you can spot a Rowan man, Theoden total cost is -1. Each time the fellowship moves, you may exert a companion to exert a minion. So that's nice. It's only an exert, it's not a wound, but that might help you against fierce, fierce multi-wounds or multi-vitality threats. Swift Steed. Savage, Brood, Defender, Regular, Guard, Savage, Guard, Regular, Longspear. Okay, now I want to go to the rares. That's why I'm like, yeah. Officers, Veterans, another Éomer, Mordor Savage, Sword, Knights of his House, Swift Steed, Savage, Regular, Eowyn. Yeah, so they discard a possession Eowyn that make her stronger. So if you have some way of recurring possessions from your discard pile to her, she can be a really strong Lady, Swift Steed, Pursuer, Siegecraft, Brood, and Endora's Hall, Roaring Camp, Hall of Kings, Anduin Banks, Felinorar Flat, Minas Tirith Fort Circle, Ciliat Crossing, Morgul Vale, and the last one is Slagmont. And the rares are Strong and Old, a condition. Place to play, spot 2 Gondor men, Twilight cost for each of your Gondor fortification is -1, so you go in for fortification deck here. Response, if an opponent is about to control a site, discard 2 fortification to prevent this. Right. And we have Fire's Rage unchecked. The site number of each orc is -1 for each threat, so you can really roam. Not roam, you can become a really cheap one to play. While you can spot 3 threats on each orc that is not roaming. While you can spot 3 threats, okay, each orc that's not roaming is strength +1. So it's a really like multiple card. Make them less roaming, give them strength. And then we have Surging Up, regroup, exert an Esterling to discard this condition to make the move limit -1 for this turn to make them stay. The free player may add 2 burdens to prevent this, so yeah, burden. Discard this condition to heal an Esterling. Well, seems like a nice card in that type of deck. So that was the Return of the King starter with Éomer. Seems like a nice deck with fortifications. Or like the Aragon one with fortification. This is the nice horsey deck. I like it. Will probably not stay in this let's say starter deck version for long, because I probably will make a strong Rohan deck soon, because it seems like I have a lot of Rohan cards now from just my starters and from some collections before. But looking forward to bringing out my own decks soon. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.